A great movie is one that has you transfixed to the screen, completely immersed in the story that's being told. But great movies have usually been very well thought out and often include a ton of little details that you didn't notice because you were too busy following the main story. So with that in mind, here are some very well hidden movie details that you will have definitely missed. Jurassic Park. This hidden little Easter egg can be seen when we're first introduced to Jurassic Park programmer Dennis Nedry. If you look closely at one of the computer monitors on his desk, you can see that he's actually been watching Jaws, a movie directed by the same director who's actually directing the world he's currently living in. Total Recall. Fans of this movie have often debated whether the events that happened were real or all in the victim's head. Well, there may be a little clue hidden in this tiny detail. Before the hero's memories return, the blue-collar worker pays to have exciting memories of a top-secret mission to Mars implanted in his head. And just before the lab tech's about to install the memory file, he reads it out, saying,
"Ha, that's a new one. Blue sky on Mars."
Which is exactly what we see at the end of the movie. So, you know, it's gotta be all in his head. Maybe. Back to the Future. When Marty McFly's trying to convince George to take Lorraine to the dance, he dresses up as a futuristic hazmat man and wakes him up by blasting Van Halen in his ears. But hang on, the band didn't give permission to use their name or music. But wait a minute, if you look closely at the cassette tape, you'll notice that it actually says Edward Van Halen. And that's because Eddie Van Halen recorded all the guitar riffs himself, outside of the band. Kill Bill. So all throughout the two movies, the average viewer isn't really supposed to know the lead character's name, that is until the very end, and is only really referred to by Bill as Kiddo. They even hid it from the credits by referencing Uma Thurman's character as simply the bride. But it looks like Quentin Tarantino just couldn't help himself, because in the first movie on this plane ticket to Japan, it clearly says Beatrix Kiddo. Fast 5. Played by actor Sung Kang, Han was introduced as a new character in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, but it's not until Fast 5 that we get to see this little Star Wars Easter egg, as his name is finally revealed to be, if you look closely, Han Solo. Oh. Inception. The spinning top at the end of the movie, leaving us all wondering if the hero Cobb is actually asleep or awake. But for people who pay more attention to detail, he's awake. Why? Well, because whenever Cobb's in a dream, he's wearing his wedding ring. And when he's not dreaming, it's gone. Easy, really. The Lord of the Rings. At the end of the first movie, Boromir, played by Sean Bean, gets killed off, unsurprisingly. But Aragorn honours his death by wearing his leather band braces for the rest of the movie. Fine. But if you look closely in the following two movies, you'll see that he's actually still wearing them, and it wasn't even noted by any other character. Godzilla. If you look closely at the beginning of this movie, you'll see that the creators of the 2014 Godzilla reboot had some fun with the opening credits. If you're quick enough before it all gets scrubbed out, you can notice certain references to the cast and crew members hidden in the details, one of which is Bryan Cranston's Walter White from the TV series Breaking Bad. And between the words Walter and White, there's Malcolm in the middle. Which details were new to you? Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments below.
For your daily celeb fix, subscribe.